Hello, visionary entrepreneurs, life changers, how are you? Welcome back to our abundance reading. Today is our day 132. But before we start to read, I really want to share some great experience today. Actually today, for my second time this week, I'm in Manhattan and also in Central Park. I ended up go to the same spot, but through a different route. And today discovered some great new spots, beautiful, and I forgot a map. By the way, here's the map. It's just like, it's very interesting. I've visited the Central Park many times, but it's very interesting, like if you visit as a tourist. Super happy that. And today I get the guidance and visited quite a few. And Tuesday I went through here, this way to this castle place. And today I went through another side of the lake and found a many attractions, including, for example, the ladies' pavilion. And there was a wedding there. And today actually I met another wedding just on the route to the Belvedere Castle. And today, even the best things, like they open the castle, I get a chance to climb to the top and get on the deck. Let me show you. Stand on that deck, cross this pond. You can see that the castle, the Belvedere Castle. I stand on the top of the castle, that two decks, that two layers, and get there. And very interesting to see the inside. And also I learned that you could apply to get the park's permit to have some events, including weddings. I know maybe Central Park is the most popular place for weddings. Today I've already met two. And they saw quite many. It's okay, it's facing me. It's okay, I know this spot is a popular turtles pond. And today also I learned some great new knowledge. And for example, I met quite some like birds observers, and also learned some feeders, like turtles feeders, and even learned a new knowledge to use the Google Lens. Have you ever tried to use Google Lens? When you turn on the Google for search, right? Normally we just type in the text message for searching, but this time, just click by the corner. There is like a lens. And then whatever like you put is like a camera. Now you open a camera, but for searching. So whatever you take into a camera, as long as the quality is good, you can find the name of that stuff. So we tried, for example, I tried my cup, I tried a turtle, and I tried birds. And now I learned two kind of new birds' name. One is, I think that's a white egret. Yeah, white egret, the big bird, the elegant bird. Another one is the, let's say, what's the name? Common grackle. Yeah, common grackle. It's a black bird with all the fur, but with the different layers, variable of colors. It's very dark. From far away, it's just like black, but when you are close, it's so elegant. All this like a blue, purple, black, and some other like different layers of colors all on that back. It's gorgeous. And I saw that red-winged blackbird again, and what a name, right? And saw the raccoon again. My goodness! So this is like our ecosystem. Like we turned out to be our favorite spot. So funny. And even today, by the way, before I started this video, I did not want to do anything first. I enjoyed my late lunch, have some drink, and I started to do meditation. I was fully present in this environment and just wants to connect with this environment. And then for a moment I forgot myself. It's just like you were surrounded by this kind of nature in a busy city, right? It's just like nature. And all the things, including human, including birds, including all the animals, are so, I would say, it's so in harmony. It's just like we are here so naturally together, and all the people and all this kind of just atmosphere, you feel like so friendly. And by the way, I'm just seeing in the background. Consider far away, you can hear the kids. They are playing sports, running around, and you can hear that like sports, people's fans, their noise. And earlier, this is called like a Greek gnome at the back. That bigger gnome is a Greek gnome. And there's a group of people doing yoga. It's so wonderful, right? At the like evening time of Friday, people doing yoga there, and you feel like it's so gorgeous. It's just like the whole atmosphere make you feel like now it's already 6:30, but I do not want to leave. I just want like, oh, I want to stay here, because you forget that you are in a big city. And I met quite some like tourists as well. They said, oh, I cannot believe this is Central Park. So that's the new things I learned today. And by the way, because of that meditation, that kind of abundance feeling, right? I felt the energy, the harmony around this atmosphere. I even wanted to start my abundance you interview. So I started with some people, like a couple with a friend with a baby, and but they were too shy to really show up on my camera. But anyway, I had this brief interview. At least I chatted with them, learned about what they do, how often they come here, and what they feel and enjoy about this place. And at least it's a great start, right? I know it's not like always you get people like immediately want to jump into your video. Not everybody wants to get on the video and show up, right, and to talk, right? So unless you have like maybe say next time I have a speaker, like a microphone, and to interview people and to say maybe they want to pop up, right? That's what I really want to do actually. I want to have that natural interview. I hope somebody will get more open to it. It's just like they feel naturally wants to share at that moment and about their feeling, about their life stage, about whatever inspirations they get maybe at this stage. So we will see. Bless me, good luck. Okay, so far I just tried one. Okay, I need to try more. So I need first to show up on the camera and to make its natural setup already, and then we will see if whoever maybe bump into this camera or maybe into my scene, and maybe invite them to see if I get a good luck. But anyway, let's get back to the reading part. Here, let me put down the map. The reading, Expert Secrets by Russell Brunson. Right, remember we now get to section 2. We finished section 1 about the title. First one, All This Knowledge. The first one, this book is like an underground playbook for creating a mass movement of people who will pay for your advice, teach you how to turn what you have already into your expert business. And section 1 is create your massive movement. And section 2 is about creating belief. This is also super important one, right? I truly enjoyed the first chapter. Now you can see first section and finish the 4 secrets so far. And we have another 18 secrets to go. Okay, are you excited? I just feel like in this environment, I want to stay here forever. Just like enjoy my reading, enjoy my sharing, and also enjoy this energy surround us. I just feel like it's bless you. Automatically, it's already abundant. Initially, I had the vision. So I want to create abundance center. Everybody comes there, learn something, and to learn how to become abundant. Then, when I was meditating today, earlier there, standing on this bench, sitting on the bench, was doing that meditation. I feel like so relaxed. I feel like all the people are doing whatever they're supposed to do, and feel so relaxed, right? Everybody, either they are playing with their friends, or they're single or married with kids or with their pet, whatever kind of like people come here, they all feel so like a part of it, and everybody is relaxed. I feel like everybody already enjoyed that kind of abundance. I feel like, oh God, I connected with God that moment. I said, okay, you've already created abundance. We've already received it. And people do not need to learn anything, okay? They just need to be reminded it's already there, right? And this Central Park really proved to be that abundance is already there. So I do not need to build any like a big building around this area, but it's just like even that castle. Initially, I was wishing about going to that castle to do some events. But now I just feel like when people in this environment, they've already connected with that kind of abundance energy. So all I need to do is just to talk with them, to reveal that, to understand them, and also there's a robin right walking in front of me, and it's just a connect to connect with people and also touch together that kind of abundance energy. So it's like I see people like sitting around, people playing around, people, and all these animals, pets, all like harmoniously living together. That's already abundance. I say, God, thank you. Thank you for already created this and brought this to us. And we just need to understand and feel it. And I may just, as a messenger, to connect with people and to just remind them and to share it with them as well, that abundance energy. So that's my current inspiration. Hopefully God will show me the way how I could interview people and how I could invite them to share their message with you guys. So pray for me, okay? Pray for our movement and this Abundance You movement. Pray for us, definitely. I will need your prayer and also that kind of encouragement. And also I'm keeping praying to get more signs, more ways from God how I should carry this on, how should I could move this movement ahead. So get back to the section 2, creating belief. Okay, the first section of this book was all about understanding who you must become and what you must create to start building your mass movement. Okay, so that's about who and what. And now in this section, section 2, we shift the focus to how you create certain beliefs in the minds of your followers. That's true. And in the first section, talking about the course, the charismatic leader, and then the course, and then opportunity, right? So now the new opportunity, and now we're talking about the create that beliefs in the minds of your followers. These beliefs allow them to be more receptive to the opportunities you are offering. When people have absolute belief in what you are telling them, you can positively influence them. The longer I work in this business, the more I realize how everything comes down to one thing: belief. Everything comes down to one thing: belief. Because belief will help you make decisions. Belief creates the customer beliefs. Belief creates the results. That's true. You must persuade people to believe in what you are doing. It's just like maybe I feel that abundance. Not necessarily everybody feels that way, right? So how I could persuade people to believe in this Abundance You movement we're creating and get people. And I just want to have that ripple effect, like from one person to 2 persons to 3 persons, and more people can really enjoy that state, enjoy that energy. And you do that by mastering the art of storytelling, and that's actually a skill and also practice. Secret number 5 through 10 will give you the foundation you need to tell stories that make your audience believe. I love that because that's one of my challenges and also one of my fun. I know I'm a good storyteller to my kids. When they were young, I kept telling all this kind of made-up imaginary stories, and they said, "Oh, Mommy, you're amazing," right? And during that time, I felt like, wow, I was almost like a queen of a story. And I remember during my daughter's appendix surgery, and she was quite scared. She was just like 4 or 5 years old, and I kept telling on the surgery. I was keeping telling her story one by one, and just like immediately everything get into my mind, right? Even the surgeon laughed a little bit because they were also like doing the surgery and also listen to my story. Okay, that's a very interesting thing I can still recall. Now, secret number 5, okay, the big domino. Let's learn how to do this storytelling, okay? Let's see who is there. Jermaine, love you, spring. Thank you so much, Jermaine. And Ayen Nate, I'm not sure I pronounced it right. But Ayen Nate, so nice to see you. I have been sent to you by the gods, and ancestors text me privately to know the revelations. Thank you so much. We are here, and Bill, I'm not sure your last name, but Bill is here, our old friend, and Bill is always contributing great content, and so lovely to have some friends here, old friends, right? So I'm learning this expert secrets book and great content here. The one thing, the big domino, the one thing. Okay, the domino means like if you got that one thing, everything else moves, right? I was sitting in a room with about 120 other successful entrepreneurs, all of whom made at least $1 million a year, a requirement to be in that room. One of the featured keynote speakers was Tim Ferriss, the author of the 4-Hour Work Week. Who don't want that? Who doesn't want that, right? The 4-Hour Work Week. Everybody, if you can only work 4 hours a day, you will love that. After his presentation, he opened up the floor for questions. A woman stood up and asked, "Hey Tim, you seem to get so much done. What is it that you do all day?" He paused for a moment, then gave an awkward half smile and said, If you watched my daily routine, you'd be bored out of your mind. Most people wake up every morning with a task list of 1,000 things to do. They go through the day trying to lock down all these things. I wake up every morning and I meditate. I drink tea or coffee. I go for a walk and maybe I read a book. Oh my God, this is actually what I'm doing. Okay. He said he might spend 3 or 4 weeks doing that and nothing else. That's like a tip. What's how you call that in a church? Because Sabbath? I forgot what's the name. Gosh, it's like that break, a spiritual break. And he said he's doing that spend 3 or 4 weeks doing nothing else. Just meditate, walk, and read a book, and drink a tea or coffee, right? Mine is tea. Instead of looking for all the tasks that I could do, I try to identify the one big domino. The one thing that if I could knock that down, all the other dominoes would either fall down or become irrelevant. That's amazing, and that's what I'm doing. And another day, another coach contacted me, asked me, "Oh, what are you doing? Sounds like you're only doing reading every day." I hope that's the only thing I need to do every day. It's like now I could maybe in the future sell my house in Queens and move to an apartment in Manhattan close to the Central Park. I can come here every day and just walk, meditate, drink my tea, my water, and have my lunch here and read my books and shoot my video. And that's it. Okay. So my whole goal is to slow down, okay, and look around. One thing, not domino thing, okay, he mentioned about this concept. When he said that, I had an aha moment. I haven't yet figured out how to implement this in my personal life. But when it comes to how I sell things, he was 100% right. The first step to creating belief is figuring out the one thing you have to get someone to believe. That will lock down all their other objections, make them irrelevant, or disappear altogether. That would be ideal selling, right? A little while later, I was talking to a friend and a mentor, Perry Batcher. He told me how he had gone back and analyzed all the different offers that his companies had created and sold over the past 10 years. He discovered that the more things they asked someone to believe in their sales pitch, the worse the offer converted. In fact, he figured out that if they tried to make one or more than 1 point or ask someone to focus on more than one thing in the sales message conversation, rates dropped by half. He then said, look at how many things a prospect has to believe in order to buy what you are selling. If it's more than one, you need to rework your sales presentation. That's a great one. Let me keep reading. Okay, after hearing that, I knew we had to go back and look at everything we were selling. We asked ourselves, what is the one thing? What is the one big domino of belief that we need to lock down? Every product has one big domino, one thing that will lock down all the smaller objections and resistance. If we can get people to believe in that one thing, then they will have to buy it. Oh wow. I took a logic class in college that showed different ways to create valid arguments. One of the many valid argument forms is called modus ponens. It looks like this. If A, then B. A, therefore B. Such a simple logic, right? If I were to put this argument into a sentence, I'd say something like, if Darling doesn't finish his homework, then he will not go to class. Darling did not finish his homework, therefore Darling will not go to class. So if A, then B. A, therefore B. So it's just like use a fact to prove that, to follow that kind of a rule. If you think about it, you will start to see patterns of this argument everywhere. This argument. If A, then B, that means like that's a condition. That's a rule already. And then you just apply it in the reality. Okay. Religion is an easy example. In Christianity, everything hinges upon the truth of the Bible. If someone believes the Bible is true, then they have no other option than to believe that Jesus Christ is the Savior. If he is truly the Savior, then all the other concerns you have about Christianity disappear. If the Bible, so here's the formula. If the Bible is true, then Jesus is the Savior. The Bible is true. Therefore, Jesus is the Savior. As a Christian, if I can get someone to believe the Bible, they're one big domino, then it locks down every other domino and makes any other argument irrelevant to a person who has that belief. But it's not just in religion. We see this happening everywhere around us, from politics to sports to the people we spend time with. That's why it's hard to have an argument with someone about something they truly believe in. When that seed of belief is there, it doesn't matter how much you try to convince them otherwise. It has already locked down all the other smaller dominoes that you are trying to stack back up. The one thing, the big domino statement. When we launched the ClickFunnels, I tried to figure out the one key belief that I needed my audience to understand and believe. I came up with this basic statement. Pay attention, okay. Now, if I can make people believe that many opportunity is or are key to what they desire most and are only attainable through my specific vehicle, then all other objections and concerns become irrelevant and they have to give me money. So let's use the is more, okay? My new opportunity. Believe that a new opportunity is the key to what they desire most and is only attainable through the specific vehicle. Then all other, okay, so that means like this new opportunity is the key to what they desire most and it's only available through your specific vehicle. You get that pattern? Get that rule? Let me see. This, okay. See this? Light is better, okay. If I can get someone truly believe that the new opportunity is the key to what they want the most and they can only get it through my vehicle, they have no other options but to buy. This is the key to launching your movement, believe. Here is what I used for ClickFunnels, this specific statement. If I can make people believe that funnels are the key to online business success and are only attainable through ClickFunnels, then all other objections and concerns become irrelevant and they have to give me money. Okay, so you can apply this formula in your own business or in your own idea. When someone believes they have to have a funnel, and they do, and that I am the only way they can get one, then they have to buy ClickFunnels. There is no other option. I've helped my inner circle members create these statements for the business. We discovered that if we are struggling to make a valid argument that works, it's typically because we didn't create a new opportunity, but instead have an improvement offer. Okay, so that's why if you still have argument, that means you need a new opportunity, right? That excludes all other, like say, the red oceans competition and all the arguments. If we haven't created a blue ocean, then the argument won't be valid. For example, I've seen statements that say something like, if I can make people believe that cutting calories and exercising is the key to losing weight and is only attainable through my new weight loss course, then all other objections and concerns become irrelevant and they have to give me money. So this is somebody who is in that like a health or supplements or like whatever is related, like a weight loss kind of industry. They use this statement, right? Believe that cutting calories and exercising. So that's people, maybe lady boss who knows, like they are helping people cutting their calories and do exercising and lose their weight. That's only available through maybe, for example, their course is like a lady boss whatever the course. So all other objections will be relevant. They have to give me money. So that statement is not true. Okay. So if the belief you are trying to give them is that they need to cut calories and exercise, there are a few problems. Okay, so this is the problem one. Number one, you are not in a prolific zone. You are in a mainstream. Oh, okay, I see. Because like not believe with cutting calorie and exercise, because everybody is talking about that. Everybody. That means it's like a red ocean. Number two, this is not a new opportunity. There are thousands of identical programs. Yeah, that's why I said, oh, it's not very arguable, right? thousands of identical programs crowding the niche of cutting calories and exercising. This is not a blue ocean. I got many ants visiting me. Interesting. Okay, this is not a blue ocean. They could literally buy one of the 100 different products to satisfy the belief you created. Okay, I wouldn't need to change my niche and my opportunity to be something like this. If I get across the last one, and then this one will be working. If I can make them believe that getting their bodies into a state of ketosis is key to losing weight, and is only attainable through drinking proven ketones, which put the body into ketosis within 10 minutes, then all other objections and concerns become irrelevant and they have to give me money. That's interesting. Okay, so, but unless if there are too many ketones, I don't know. I'm not familiar with this market, how many ketones products are available already there. And maybe so far still like blue. I'm not sure how blue it is. Maybe it's already become white. And the first step is creating your big domino statement. Once you have a statement that works and is true, the next step is to create real belief in your one thing. So here, the big domino, normally we talk about the niche statement, and the big domino is really make your niche even more, like say, put it into like a domino kind of a statement, make it like a, if you can emphasize this one, and there will be no objection, right? If you just like a niche statement, sometimes people can still argue, right? It's all like losing weight. If you just say, I helping people to do what and buy what, and it's still like could be many competitions, unless you use this one. This is like a further in-depth level of a niche statement, like this one domino statement. Believe that getting their bodies into a state of ketosis, because this is not very popular in the market, like a ketosis, to lose money or to lose the weight, and is only attainable through drinking proven ketones. Put the body into ketosis within 10 minutes. Okay, that's the product's advantage, and all objections irrelevant. Okay, so that's the section's introduction. And next we will read the secret number 6, the Epiphany Bridge. Epiphany Bridge. Let me see. Actually, this part I do not want to rush. I want to read tomorrow because the Epiphany Bridge is a big part, and I want to read tomorrow. Okay, I made a decision that, and actually because today we had some fun time in the park, I do not want to put too much there, and at least this is a great starting of you get an idea about the big domino. Okay, and let's see. Tomorrow we get into the secret number 6, and I will keep enjoying a little bit about the walk in the Central Park. Get home soon and gather with kids, and hopefully we will fulfill our like a 4 hours week, like Russell's mentor did. Right, majority time just meditate, drink, walk, and read. That will be a perfect time. Okay. By the way, pray for that our Abundance You interview could work at some point and in its unique way. Some new opportunity will come up. All right, everyone, enjoy your Friday evening. Have a great weekend. Mother's Day's weekend, right? Don't forget about that. Prepare something for the mothers, not just your own mothers, and for other moms as well in your big family. And we will have a big celebration as well. Take good care. Have fun. Bye-bye.